getmybabymoney.com.
Get my baby money. Get your money, baby, get your money, money. Get my baby money.
We're getting close to the world premiere of getmybabymoney.com music video. You're going to love it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Child Support Court, the Vodcast with Judge Harry Bowden. I'm glad that you have been helped and informed and even entertained by some of the issues and scenarios. But we want to keep it going today. The last time we talked, we said enjoy the status of your relationship with your child once you've determined what that status is. Today I want to deal with a topic of how is child support calculated? How is child support calculated? Now, different states have different methods. Georgia uses an income shares model. An income shares model. Now, as I was reading, I saw something that really just astounded me because I had no idea that people are paying the amount of child support that they're paying. And in this segment today, I want to share with you some really basic issues. Now, Georgia deals with an income shares model. Income meaning the income of both parents. Okay? The income of both parents. And what they do is they calculate an estimate of what it would cost to raise a child if the family were intact. Now, if the family were intact, in other words, if you had the biological mother and the biological father in a union with the child, what would it cost? That depends on those parents. And it depends on what decisions they make in caring for that child. It depends on how much they want to spend on that child. You see, it gets real complicated. Why? Because people often don't have a understanding. Should I say, they don't have a, starts with a B, ends with a T, budget. We'll be right back, right after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to La Hacienda, where there's good food, good times, and great people.
They just don't have a budget. And particularly our custodial parents who are dealing with a non-custodial parent who has no idea the cost of raising a child. Now, I started off by saying Georgia uses an income sharing model. And it is an estimate of what an intact family would spend on the child. The question is, would they spend the same thing? Would they spend the same thing? For example, how much do booties cost? Those are little shoes, okay? You understand. How much do little socks cost? Well, I guess it could depend if it had a little scratch on it. How much do diapers cost? And God forbid, how much does food cost now? Is the mother breastfeeding? Or do you have to go and stand in line to get food that is hard to find? The question is, when's the last time the custodial and the non-custodial or the two custodial parents ever sat down and created the, starts with a B, ends with a T, budget to determine exactly how much it cost to raise that child. But don't you miss one episode of Child Support Court, the Vodcast. We'll see you next time.